wanted to take a second look at Gamblin's Torrit Grey because it's just about that time of year. Around September, October, around the fall-ish season, Gamblin comes out with their yearly Torrit Grey. They haven't come out with the 2025 yet. This is the 2024. What Torrit Grey is that they take all the pigment that gets stuck in the ventilation systems during when they make their paint, and then they stuff it all together and make a Torrit Grey with that year's batch. And that means that every year you get a different kind of gray. This is last year's, the 2024 version. They've been doing this for a few years now. And because the pigment is all of them, that's why I'm wearing the gloves. Because just assume that there's cobalt, lead, all the good toxic things could be in there. Cadmium, because it has all the pigments. All of the pigments, who knows? But they do refine it all in a single linseed oil instead of, because it's the pigments that get caught, not leftover paint. Made from pigments reclaimed from our air filtration system. Every batch is unique. Yay! Yeah, and that's new for this one. Yeah. So this is the 2024 version. The 2025 version should be out either this month or next. I'll keep you updated because local stores here, Blick, usually has buy X amount of Gamblin, get a free Torrit Grey. That's how I usually get mine. This is, I think, the 2023 version, which is had a little bit pigment which had a little bit of a different kind of packaging. Not sure why they changed it from that. But before that, don't ask me what years these are from, because I got these on eBay. I marked them 1 and 2 to keep myself, because one of these tints green. I think it's number 2. I forget. But in honor of Earth Day, we make this oil color from recycled pigments. That's what they're saying. I got these 2 on eBay. I don't know what year they're from. They're from the old packaging, so who the heck knows. And they had a painting competition at one point that I don't know if they still have anymore. So yeah. So we are just going to take a look at some of these side by side, so you get a general idea of what I mean when it's like the pigment is different every year. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be some kind of grayish color, but it's fun because you don't know, and it's probably extremely toxic with the cadmiums and the lead and the cobalts and who the heck knows what else is in here. We're gonna take a look at the 2024 version, 2023. And then just like, gonna just take a little look, because maybe you want to pick one up in this month or next, whenever. And we got some white paint. And yes, that is what we are going to be doing today. And this is brand new. I have not opened this yet. It is a 2024 version, but I just got it last month. Which was it? Jackson's Art Supply still had these, but they're based in the UK, so you might get hit with tariffs now. Yes. So, woo. This one seems relatively... That tint's a little brownish, actually. Look at that. So that certainly is a gray. I will admit that is certainly a gray. But it's like... Hey, it's a darkish one this time. Sometimes they don't really tint dark. Sometimes they tint light. Sometimes they tint blue. Sometimes they tint green. It is a mystery. We got some white paint. We got some white paint. And we're going to mix with the white paint. This is just, I can't close the lid. I'm having trouble with the top of the thing. This is just Michael Harding's Titanium White number 1, which I should probably get more at some point. I am using that. We're going to mix with a little bit of Torrit Grey. This one tints brown. This is a brownish gray. Looks like a latte. That is a nice little kind of brownish mocha thing going on there, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. I wonder what's in it. I will never know. It is a mystery what pigments we will get. And now I'm going to use the worst toilet paper known to man, because I got a single ply by accident. And yeah, that's what I use for my art supplies, toilet paper. Because heck it. I might as well. You got to clean off the palette knife so we can... Garbage noises. Okay. Gonna look at the 2020, what year is it? 2023 version. What year is it? I'm good at life. Okay, this one I haven't opened in a while. This one is being a little bit stubborn. We'll get it. There we go. We got it. See, this one tints very dark. Yeah, that one definitely tints a bit more charcoal. The 2023 version tints more brown. 2024 years, numbers, yes, but like, yeah, you got a little bit. You can see right off how it's different. How it's different immediately from the following year's version. You gotta. We got things going on. We got things going on. Yep. Gotta mix with the white so we see what we got. This is not mixing as well with the white. These are entirely different grays. Like every year you don't know what gray you're going to get. That's part of the fun. Because you can have like a whole thing. You make a whole painting with just 2 different years worth of Torrit Greys. Because you don't know. The top one actually is like maybe some more red got into that one. Because it kind of has that look you get when you mix some reds with some grays. But just like a tiny bit. It's like, you don't know. But that's why I kind of like Torrit Grey. Because it's a mystery. And I have a thing with that. Yeah. Like every year it's different. Can I open this one? I haven't opened this one in a while either. Whoop. Okay. No, that one's not going. It's been a while since I used some of these Torrit Greys. And like I probably should have done the whole I am having trouble here, but you're hearing my voice. So hopefully this is not complete boring. Yeah, I can't get these open. I forgot to do the whole thing where you like put them under hot water to loosen the thing. And now something's going to explode. At least I got the newer ones open. Because I've been using normal grays lately. So, but anyway, I think that'll probably suffice. Hold on, I want to test something actually. Just one other little thing that I want to do. What do we got? That's a U. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're not editing for shit. YOLO. I'm gonna just mix a little bit of yellow into both of them because this one tints red. This one does not tint red. Like, it's hard to tell, but you usually see it better when it's lightened up. But it's like, this is definitely a more reddish brown kind of gray, and this is more of a bluish gray, I want to say, side by side. Do we have a neutral gray that I can put next to these two? Of course I do. We, in fact, have neutral gray number 6 from Williamsburg. So you can actually see kind of if you have a neutral gray, because neutral gray is a lighter kind of, it's a neutral gray. Yeah. Because now you can see how it tints exactly. And then we can mix with a little bit of yellow. Bunk. I love Williamsburg paint. It's just creamy and smooth, and it gives me a happiness. I have my window open, so you might hear some noises from outside. That one splattered for some reason, and I don't know why. Why did the white splatter here? I don't know. Okay. There are people outside making noises. That might have been too much white. That's okay. This is a neutral light gray, and you will see... Bonk. Yeah. This probably gives a lot clearer view of, like, neutral gray number 6. The bluish kind of from 2023. 2024's version is kind of more reddish. But yeah, Torrit Grey is absolutely fascinating. I love it. You never know what you're going to get. It's always going to be something wild and different. But it's still going to be a gray of some caliber. And I just wanted to talk about it because the new one's coming out soonish. I don't know when. Gamblin doesn't know I exist. I'm just doing this because I like their paint. Garbage noises. I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow for fun. I'm going to just put like a little bit here, a little bit here. We'll just get that into camera focus. This is just Yellow Lake from Michael Harding, which I also like. Which one of these was this? This is the new one because it has the very, very pride-ish thing going on in the back. We're going to mix that with the yellow. Yes, we are. Yeah. That is disgusting looking. I didn't think this through. Like, I thought like the reddish tint would kind of like show a little better, but it didn't. It's just kind of gross. That is not a color I want to see on my palette. That's okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. But generally, Torrit Grey, because it's Gamblin, I like Gamblin. They're pretty good quality. They don't have any funky things going on. No, this is the 2023 version because it doesn't have the pride thingy on the back. I'm gonna just, because that one tints darker. That one tints darker and more blue. And we're gonna just that gray is overpowering whatever pigment is the yellow pigment completely. Like, yeah. But yeah, generally, yes. Gamblin. I like Gamblin for their paint just generally most of the time. I use them a lot. I use them with Michael Harding. I use them with Williamsburg. They're one of the upper tier kind of, but still affordable paints in my opinion. Much cheaper than a lot of brands, but also not shit quality. But that's not what we're grading here. Torrit Grey, we're just having a little look because every year you get something different. This is neutral gray number 6 from Williamsburg, so you kind of have an idea of what's going on. But yes, some years it tints one color or another. You don't know what you're going to get. It has all of the pigments, so you should probably just wear the gloves and not fight with it. But it's fun. It has all the pigments. It is a mystery gray. And it's coming out in a month or 2 or whenever, if they decide this year to do it again. That's everything I want to show you. Just wanted to show you Torrit Grey once again because I love it. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.